The library's air felt entirely different from the world outside. There were no voices, no laughter, not even the sound of breathing. But I didn't mind the silence. I sat in the far corner like a shadow without a name. Opened my laptop. I wanted to write something, anything. But as soon as the screen lit up, my mind went blank. A student sat across from me. She wore a white hoodie and headphones. We crossed paths occasionally, though I never learned her name. Our eyes met briefly. I looked back at my screen as if I'd done something wrong. We didn't speak. But for that short moment, we acknowledged each other's presence. It was during class. The professor asked,
"Can someone explain what blockchain is in simple terms?"
The student next to me raised his hand confidently.
Isn't it like Google Docs? A system where everyone edits together.
The professor nodded. Others accepted the answer without hesitation. At that moment, I wanted to speak. To say it wasn't quite right. That blockchain wasn't just a collaborative tool, but a system built on consensus without centralized trust. But my lips didn't move. My hand trembled slightly under the desk. And once again, I said nothing. The moment passed me by like a bus I didn't dare wave down. Then came the chance to present. The professor's voice echoed across the room.
Anyone want to present on this topic?
I almost raised my hand. My heart beat fast. But before my elbow even lifted, my mind was already doubting itself. Would I explain it well? Would anyone even listen? The same student from earlier raised his hand. He stood confidently, introduced himself, and began. I bit my lip. I could have done better. I knew I could have explained it more clearly. But those words remained unheard. My tiny flicker of courage slipped back into the shadows. The dorm room was dim. My roommate hadn't returned yet. I slowly opened my laptop. The fan spun softly. I created a new file. I didn't expect anyone to read it. I just wanted to preserve the thought. I typed the final line slowly. I liked how it sounded. Even if only I ever read it, it was enough. I opened the forum. Posted under an anonymous handle root null. Category, theoretical constructs. Tags, sharp trustless, sharp mesh, sharp consensus. I clicked post and was about to close the tab. But for some reason, I refreshed the page. No comments yet. But the view count said 2. One was me. The other? I noticed a familiar username, Evelou. The girl from the library. No likes. No comments. But knowing she might have read it brought a warmth I hadn't expected. 2 days passed. New posts appeared, fresh comments filled the board. But mine? Still 2 views, 0 replies. It was like I had never spoken at all. I let out a bitter laugh. If I were at Harvard, it'd have gone viral in 10 minutes. My brain understood. But my heart didn't. I closed the laptop and lay in bed. The lights still on, eyes shut. Days passed. The feeling remained. A post no one read. A self no one saw. I told myself it was okay. I was anonymous, nameless, safe. But deep down, I felt embarrassed. Maybe what I feared most was becoming someone no one would ever remember. But the next evening, I opened the laptop again. The cursor blinked patiently. I placed my fingers on the keys. I realized I don't write because others will read. I write so I won't forget myself. New document. I type slowly. I stopped typing and stared at the screen. The blinking cursor spoke louder than any comment. And maybe that silence was something I had to learn to live with.